Hey, how's it going, everyone? Deep Tunster here. This is Ocarina of Time. This should be the last recording session of this LP. Look at all this. This is basically what the finished, file select screen will look like. I don't know if anything else can be added, and we also still have the zero death thing going on, so let's see if I can pull that through to the end, shall we? So it's a good thing we start here right at the Temple of Time, or right next door to where we want to be. That's right, we're going straight to Ganon's castle, baby. If you remember, there was a gap in between that huge lava pit and the actual entrance to the castle. In order to close that gap, basically what we've been doing this whole time, the point of that is to get the 6 sages. They'll be able to get us across, as we'll see here shortly. Just walk up to trigger it. Link, can you hear me? Oh, this is Rauru. Link. Oh, it's like an old man voice. Link, can you hear me? It's Rauru, the sage. We 6 will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle's keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda! That's right, we're not done with our puzzle-solving, dungeon-crawling-esque stuff yet. There's still one more challenge waiting for us in here. With the power of the 6 sages, we got this beautiful rainbow bridge made for us. So awesome. I just love that little glowy effect. Did you see Link? I didn't notice Link leaning down there or crouching down. Was he trying to get a good look at the bridge or something? That was funny, actually. It also kind of makes you want to try to go off the edge to these little side areas. You can't actually stand over here. How far down can you go? I've never really tried to walk down to this part before. Let's see what Navi says here at the end too. We have to save Princess Zelda from her imprisonment in Ganon's castle. I know, that's what the sage told me too. Everybody's getting on my ass to save the princess, so I'm gonna do it. Just give me some time. All right, inside Ganon's castle. Another inside. That's the third inside, dungeon to the intro, or intro to the dungeon that's been in this game. So we walk on through and look at this crazy main area we got here. So basically just have separated rooms, each with a beam. We want to get rid of all of the beams that are shooting out from those doors to be able to enter that chamber in the middle. So I guess I'll kind of just start going clockwise here. We'll do the spirit one first, which is funny because it was the last dungeon that we did. Alright, in true Spirit Temple fashion, we got to collect more of these silver rupees. We'll just take a sacrificial hit to get that one. Kind of missed that one I just walked by. Let's see if we can kind of lure this beam around so we won't get hit. I will probably have to take care of him though eventually because I need to hook shot onto that thing above him in order to be able to grab that one. So you got to kind of use the statues to your advantage so you can block his laser and he'll eventually get distracted and won't even shoot you anymore. Come on. Get aim better than that. There we go. Clear that out. Let's see if we can just shoot straight up. Nice. Should be the last one right here. We'll just take another sacrificial hit. And off we go. I could maybe... Oh, this is I just thought. So we got the ice arrows last time when we finished the Gyarados training ground, so... It turns out you can't freeze water, but you can freeze enemies with it. That's kind of its primary purpose. I wish these things would give me the time to actually line up a shot and get one off, though. Might not be the best room to try to demonstrate this. What else can we do? I guess I'm just going to have to whack at them until they behave. Maybe if I just take care of one of them, the other one will leave me alone. There we go. So he does get frozen up, and apparently when they're in that frozen state, they take more damage? Or maybe that's not right, because he still took 2 hits there, so... I don't know about that, but you can at the very least freeze them, so that's pretty cool. These are actually bomb chews. I remember this part of the castle for some reason, because I remember having to do this as a part of the speedrun or something like that. I can't remember why, though. Why this room in particular was required for that speedrun route I was doing. But whatever. If it isn't obvious enough, you just kind of place it and have it go through that gap that's in the gate up there. pretty simple. Is there any more we have to do in this part, though? Oh, yeah, there's some light stuff we have to do. Basically, all of these little trial sections kind of utilize the mechanics and kind of give you a flashback from when you were actually doing the temple itself. Like, now we're doing, like, the light mechanics with the mirror shield. The thing that is different, though, is you have to burn this web in order to bring the light down. I don't remember doing that in the Spirit Temple, so... At least that's something slightly new. Oh, I hear the Wallmaster. It's going to grab me in the cutscene, isn't it? Roll, 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 go. Okay, I was kind of panic rolling there, but still got lucky. And hey, we don't need them, but they'll look cool. So we'll grab the rupees. Wait a minute. How was I reflecting? How was I reflecting with my shield before? Did I just take out the big Goron sword? Nothing. How was I reflecting? I've had the big Goron sword out this whole time. That's kind of weird. Whatever. Maybe I'll watch the footage back when I'm done with this episode and see. I don't know. Or when I'm done with this session. Dang. What? Oh, did I already hit it and just... Wow. I already hit it, but I was so concerned about the Wallmaster coming down to get me that I just didn't pay attention to the fact that the door opened. Anyway... When you get to these little rooms here at the end, you'll find these, I like to call them seeds. They're like the seeds that are powering the beam or something like that. They're the energy sources. But all you gotta do is shoot them with a light arrow. And that'll be enough to get rid of the beam. And they are kind enough to teleport you back to the middle room too. The spirit barrier's dispelled. Hurry up, kid! You'll get a nice message from each of the sages too. Basically just telling you to hurry up and save Zelda, just like everybody else. It's like, I'm on it. Whoa, that's trippy. I forgot about that. The freaking hallway thing. I love that effect. There's one room, I think it might be the Shadow Trial. There's one trial where there's like a bunch of gaps that you have to cross and things like that, and it's pretty annoying. Just ignore that thing down there for a sec. You might think we can move it with the silver gauntlets, but nope. We need something a little bit stronger for that. Oh, I remember this room too. I gotta put my fire tunic on to get rid of that timer. That way I don't have to worry about that. This thing only sinks when you're on it, so if you can manage to get to another platform... Ah, crap. Get up there, Link. Okay, good. It'll come back up. It'll start floating back up like you saw there, so... Otherwise, I don't know how it would even be possible to do this room. That'd be insane. Okay, I might... Oh, there's a hookshot point, too. Let me do that. We'll play it safe. Oh, I didn't grab it because I wasn't at the right... Okay, I wasn't supposed to hookshot onto it from that angle. Alright, no matter. Won't take very long to grab the ones we've already gotten again. Or maybe I should come back to that one since I already know how to get it. That's the true strat, right? You grab the ones you already know how to get last, so you make sure you don't screw up the other ones, or you learn how to do the other ones, that is. Can I just make a dry jump? Okay, I can just jump right over to it. For that, though, that looks like it's going to need some hover boots action. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get rid of this guy, too, while we're at it. Okay. Oh, actually, I think that one further in the distance actually propels itself and comes in front of it, and I might be able to make a better hover over from there. Let me test that. I seem to remember that being the case. Yeah. Or not, it just sinks. I already grabbed onto that at the beginning anyway. Okay, thank God the game was kind enough to allow me to grab onto that ledge. So it does look like we're going to have to make the hover from this part right here. Alright, well, wish me luck, unless there's something hidden. I'll check for that if I fail this. Go, Link! No! How am I supposed to get over there? Let me, I'll just pop on the Lens of Truth real quick, just to make sure there's nothing hidden in that area. Right. Not on the ceiling. Huh. Weird. I actually forgot. Oh, I just realized wearing the hover boots on this platform in the middle doesn't cause it to sink. I guess that makes sense, but that's pretty cool. You know what? I'm not going to be able to do this section. Yeah, because I can't move that thing right there. That's how you get over there. Now I remember. Okay, I'm not supposed to be here yet. That's the one thing I was wondering about before I even started this, is if you have to get the bigger gauntlets before you can do certain rooms, and it looks like the answer to that is yes, so... I forget where you actually get the thing. Maybe I'll just check the shadow room. I'll just keep going until I find a reason why I can't move on anymore, so... well, I thought there'd be hidden stuff that I have to... Okay. I see Navi floating over here like I can play the Song of Time or something, so... Let me do that real quick. I'm kind of fumbling around in my inventory right here. Hopefully this makes a block appear or something. Okay, it made quite a few, so that should give us a platform to get over to that chest. I thought that there would be hidden platforms in this area too, because this is the place with the gaps that I was thinking of. This room kind of sucks. Or at least I remember falling a shit ton in this room when I was a kid. Oh goody, blue rupees. Definitely the perfect time for that. There's a torch. What am I missing here? Let me kill this little bubble that's going around the room. I kind of want to just do it with the regular arrows, though. Save my magic when I can. Oh, God. Can I even target him? Navi's flying over, but I don't think I'm quite close enough. Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, but for some reason I pulled the bow out at untargeted. Okay. Alright, we got him out of the way. And now that I think about it, there's a torch right in front of us that's just asking to be hit by a fire arrow, so let's do that. Maybe that'll actually reveal... Oh, God, it's timed. Let's just go ahead and go for it. Just blindly go across all these. Actually, it's not that difficult. The timer there was pretty generous. Alright. Time to get our big Goron sword out so we can swat some more likes. There we go. Does one of these pots have a fairy in it, perchance? Because I did fill up on all the blue potions, but having a fairy wouldn't be the worst thing in the world, just in case I slip up and I'm not watching my hearts and take a little bit too much damage, you know what I mean? Okay, we see more hidden stuff over there, but how do we actually get over there? Because I'm not seeing another torch we can hit. Oh, wait, isn't there a thing? Oh, wait, no. I thought there might be like an alcove down below I can go into. Do I just have to make this hover naturally? I can't make that, though, right? I mean, I can try it at least once, but that seems a little far. What happens if I hit the fire arrow thing? There wasn't a platform over on this side, though, I'm pretty sure. I'll go ahead and activate it again, though, just to double check. Oh, there was. Okay. So, that explains that. What's this, though? This little section. Oh, there's a switch. There's also another switch over here. The Megaton Hammer. I don't know which one I want to go hit first. Maybe I'll go try this one again. Thing is, I still got to hit that torch, and that's so far back there I can hardly aim it. There we go. Okay, let's just kind of slowly trek our way through here. Looks like a pretty safe path, but what does this button actually do? Because I might not have time to make it back up. Oh, crap. Well, I have to make it both ways, huh? Alright, give me one sec here to get back there. Alright, well, the good news is the chest that spawned is still there even after I fell, so that was weird. I got slightly pushed up there as I was going onto that platform. Wait, why is this a special chat? What am I actually getting here? Oh, this is where I get the golden gauntlets. All right, we got it. You can feel even more power coursing through your arms. Grab with A and lift stuff up. All right. So with that, we can actually lift those giant pillar-like portions and advance a little bit further here. That also allows us to go back and get the... Were there any platforms that this torch spawns on the left side? I'll double check that one more time. But yeah, it allows us to go back and get the Great Fairy upgrade too, which is just outside the castle, so it's not like we have to travel very far, so... I'll probably grab that after I get done with this particular trial. Nope, looks like I'm gonna have to... Oh, whoa, okay. I got like pushed under. How am I supposed to get on that middle one? Yeah, I forgot about those little pads that I can reveal with the Lens of Truth. This right here. At least these aren't timed, so... At least I'm pretty sure they aren't. That'd be funny if they were both timed and you had to use the Lens of Truth to see them, like in combination. Okay, this should give us easy access to this. Okay, let's get the hammer out. I'm kind of running a little low on magic. I mean, I do have the potions, which also do refill magic. But I'd like to at least kind of make the most use out of them and also have my hearts refill. And I don't know, maybe I'm just being greedy. Kind of replaced the wrong item here. There we go. So I can get back on that path. Should I do it the safe way? Yeah, I will. We'll just go back on this little path here. Okay, is it just a straight... Okay, there is a little bit of a gap, but I can cross that easily. My special bunny slippers. All right. Is this the end, though? I mean, I don't know if this just does another time thing, but I gotta see what this torch does, right? Does it activate the same thing? It looks like it does. It's tied to the same timer, so... We'll go ahead and get a move on with that. All right, that room was a little annoying, but not nearly as bad as what I thought it would be. So, I guess we'll count our blessings there. We'll go ahead and take care of this next seed, and I'm going to go ahead and walk out of the castle, and we'll go get that Great Fairy upgrade now, because it's pretty useful. The shadow barrier is dispelled. Please save the princess. I will. Oh man, I love that purple color. It's like my favorite. I think I'm on like the opposite side of the entrance right now though, so I'm gonna have to make a little bit of a detour, I suppose. So we still got forest, water, and I gotta go back to the fire, but that should be it, just those three. Going back to the Great Fairy now is a good idea too, because I'll be able to refill my magic without having to use one of my blue potions, so... Guess I get to have my cake and eat it too. Back into the main room, dodge all the BMOs. Gotta love how, like, they're the two guards just standing watch there. I don't think any other, I mean, unless you count the pots in the Spirit Temple, I don't know if there's any other dungeon that has, like, actual guards out at the very front. I guess there was that werewolf in the Forest Temple, too, that you fight and all that. Alright, so why the hell do I still have the hover boots on? Can't really answer that. We'll go ahead and put this tunic back on, too. I like to keep it nice and simple. Gotta let the green tunic shine. So yeah, there is another one of these pillars just sitting back here in the corner. We can go up and grab it with our new gauntlets. Look at that! Man! Link's been hitting the gym, baby. Just tosses it like it's a styrofoam piece of crap. Nothing to him. I love it. I don't know if that actually, like, its new position does anything or means anything, so... Unlike, you know, if I moved the pillar in the Fire Temple trial right now, it would create that pillar that I could hover onto and all that. Alright, let's get her out of here. This will be our last time summoning this Great Fairy, so we gotta cherish it. Cherish it. The camera's behind him, almost like she was coming from behind or something. But nope, just out of the water she comes. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Courage. Just like you have the Triforce of Courage. I'm going to enhance your defensive power. Receive it now. Yeah, she's going to actually make it so that we take half of the damage we normally would, which is extremely sweet when you have all the heart pieces too, so we've essentially just doubled our health now. That's crazy. Plus the 4 potions. If I die, it's my fault. Like, I really dropped the ball. So, hopefully I didn't just jinx myself to all hell, but... Your defensive power has been enhanced. Damage inflicted by enemies will be reduced by half. When battle has made you wary, yep, I will come heal them. Come heal your wounds, that is. Nice. And look at it actually changes the appearance of the hearts in the UI too. Like, it gives them that bold white border to everything. It's pretty awesome. Let me just see how much time we've gone through so far. Not too much to where I need to end the episode off, but definitely, I wonder if I can actually get through the rest of these trials in a timely manner. I mean, who cares? If this is a longer episode, so be it. We'll just get through all the trials in one shot here. There is a light trial too, so we actually have 4 more we have to do. But I forget what the light trial is actually supposed to be. And the fact that there even is a light trial, like, have gotten people curious as to whether there was supposed to be a light temple or something like that. When this game was originally developed, I guess we'll go ahead and do the forest portion. When this game was originally developed, I think it was slated to have more temples than it actually does in its released form. But obviously, I had to cut back on all that for memory and time reasons and all of that. I love how okay, that was weird. He, like, went and did, like, the same arm back motion that I did when I was in the middle of casting the spell. It was almost like we were dancing in unison. Kind of funny. But yeah, so I think there was supposed to be, like, a wind temple very early on in this game, and there was also supposed to be maybe a light temple, as people were talking about here. Like, they think that at the point when you get the Master Sword and get teleported to the Sacred Realm, there was supposed to be a temple that, kind of brings you into all that. I don't know why I was trying to shoot that torch with a light arrow. I think I lost all my fire from the other torches too, so... Oh, come on. The way I'm going to have to do this is I'm going to have to shoot that one that's up above the door and then use Din's fire to get the other ones. If I can actually aim this arrow right. Thank you. Alright. Then we'll do our little magic dance again, and that should be good. Sweet. What else is in this trial, though? There's got to be something more than this, right? Oh, the wind stuff. I remember this room, too. Man, this last portion actually is a lot tougher than I remember. Or I remember it being pretty tough. We'll see how it is now. At least let me attempt it before I call this stuff hard. So obviously, I'm going to make sure that we have a draft when we roll out on this side so we can get pushed to that platform that's over there. Oh, I missed the rupee. That sucks. Fortunately, there is a hookshot thing to get me back there, so I'll have to try it again. I did see where Nav... Dude, oh, these hover boots, man. I walked forward like... I pressed forward like a millimeter, and Link just freaking walks right off the edge, man. I guess that's a quick way to get back here, though. There we are. I don't have to... I think I roll too much when I'm midair. Or when I'm in midair with the hover boots, and that's kind of part of my problem. How am I supposed to get this one that's up above me, though? Just pull out the Lens of Truth, make sure I'm not missing anything on the wall or anything like that. Guess I'm going to have to get blown into it somehow. Is there one that's this height, though? Yeah, that one is, so I'm probably going to have to get blown into it by that one. Before we get too far along in here, though, we're going to have to get rid of this statue. Ah, God. Alright. Should be able to perhaps roll. Yep. And then this will get me over there. I didn't miss any in the first half of the room yet, right? Okay, good. Just that one there, which I can go back for. Just take it nice and easy. Maybe hit this switch too, just because I'm curious what that might be. I'm probably going to have to wait. I'm probably lower than that fan. It won't catch me, right? Yep, good. What did that do? Oh, it opened that. Okay, so maybe that's how you're supposed to get this. You can just climb on top of that thing. That's pretty funny. I thought I would have to get blown by the fan over there, so that's a lot easier than what I thought I would have to do. So that just leaves this last one over here in the corner, which I'm going to have to snag while this thing isn't blowing. Thing is, I'm going to trigger the cutscene when I get it, and hopefully I don't have to spend a bunch of time readjusting myself when it comes out of it. Okay, good. It made Link stand still again with no speed. That's actually pretty convenient. That probably is the best one to get last then. Alright, and that's that. That one wasn't too awful, really. I was able to do it in just one try, essentially, so can't be too bad. Finished my Dr. Pepper. Now I gotta drink some tea. Those are the 2 drinks of this one. Oh, it's Saria. The forest barrier is dispelled. Hurry up, Link! Hey, she didn't tell me to save Zelda. What does that say? I'm just kidding. Alright, so we got Darunia, well, the fire, and we got water, Bruto, and then the light part. Let me see if I can find that light one. Or did I just completely hallucinate that and that's not even... Oh no, I think that's the one that's behind the pillar over here. I guess let's just go back this way and go ahead and let... Yeah, because it has the yellow beam going above it. I remember this one being like a gimme, like... There isn't really that much of a puzzle to it, but I could be wrong about that too. Maybe that's not right. I'm gonna throw it into the freaking chamber in the middle, like smashed it. That's so cool. God, Link looks pissed there. That's awesome. I love that shot. There's invisible stuff all around here. Oh, one of these is the true chest, isn't it? I think I might remember this. Let's go ahead and get rid of the... Oh god, there's enemies everywhere. You know what? Maybe... See, Din's fire action is in order here. It wouldn't let me use it for some reason. Can I not use it while I'm in? Oh, that's funny. You can't use those spells while you have the Lens of Truth active. Weird. Because it was just too much, like too many sources of magic. Oh, that all that did was turn them on fire. It didn't actually kill them. That's strange. Dude, I can't aim this. Alright, well. Guess we're gonna have to do it the old-fashioned way then. Just pick him right out of the sky. There we go. There, you get the sword. That actually did something for us. That can't be a fake chest, right? Because I think some of these chests that are around me right now are actually fake. There's keys. Okay, maybe there is more in this light trial than what I remember. Why are there so many chests around here? Some of them are facing the outside, too, I noticed. Only these 2 are facing inside? This is weird. Let's just open one to see. There's got to be traps. Yep. So stupid. I don't know if there's a reliable way to tell which one is real. Which one's fake. Eh. I'll just open all of them. I can take a few traps. You know what I mean? Especially with the increased defense. Let's see how much health that actually takes. Looks like a 1 1/4 heart is what it took. Jeez. That takes like almost 3 hearts just for opening it normally? That's crazy. It's almost your complete starting life total. I'm just opening all of them just because I'm way too curious to see if there's anything actually good in one of these. Maybe some magic would be nice. Okay, look. They were nice enough to give you some insurance at the end. I think that's all of them, right? Yeah, alright. Let's just go. Kind of a waste of time, slightly. Yeah, this is what I remember. You just play the Zelda's Lullaby, and that gives you the key for this next room. It's really not that hard of a trial. There we go. Just gonna make a chest appear, right? Yep, right there. That's funny. Wow, this whole trial is kind of just sort of a time waster. But hey, I'll take it. I'll take a nice easy break. And I'm speaking too soon. I don't remember this. Okay, let's just start by getting the high ground. Hitting the hookshot point so I can get a better look at all. Did I like smash against the ceiling? I heard like what sounded like a heavy impact there, like when you smash against the wall. I heard that sound effect. Okay, the rest of them I think are just all wedged in the wall somewhere around here. Okay. Is there one more in another spot? Oh, no, it's in the middle section here. I think there might be one on the opposite side, too. I don't care about these rocks. Okay, good. That'll get us through. Sweet. Now, are we at the seed? There's no seed. Or, wait, I'm getting tricked. I remember this now. It's either a bomb deal or a Lens of Truth deal. And there's also a Wall Master that I have to... Okay, it's a Lens of Truth deal, because I just went through that. Yeah, get out of here. You're like swipe or no swiping when you don't get... When you fail. It's like, oh man, that's how he goes off. Exactly what happened there. What the heck am I talking about? Oh, it's Raru.
The light barrier's dispelled. Hurry! Beavis and Butthead, you're expelled!
That's basically what I'm basing his voice off of. So originally I wanted to end the video off here because I wasn't sure how much left there was to do, but there isn't actually too much left, so I'm going to edit these two videos together as one episode. Enjoy! We're doing all the trials here in the kind of lobby area to try to get inside. We just got a couple more to do, so we'll go ahead and come back here to the fire one. I gotta pop on the freaking Goron tunic again, because it's hot in here. Just like it's hot in my room again. Hot in my bedroom here on the 7th of July. I didn't mention the date in the last video, but it is when I'm recording all this. We can finally come over here to the side now that we have the golden gauntlets. Grab onto that. I thought it was going to fall again. And this is what actually makes the platform that gets us over to the other side. So let's see this awesome cutscene again. I love how he pauses too after he lifts it. It's like, ah, I gotta prep myself to make this giant throw, and man, does he ever. And it also had another silver rupee underneath it to boot, so it's kind of 2 rupees that are blocked off from you until you get the gauntlets. If we can get over here, and this guy will be nice, and there you go. There's kind of a rhythm to him. I would like to get that magic, please. Okay, good. Just gotta carefully hover it over this thing. Oh man, I didn't expect to be able to slide over it that quickly. Gonna have to get back on. Oh, what the heck? I couldn't grab onto the top of it. I guess I gotta roll off of that one a little bit quicker. Okay, I gotta grab this and then quickly roll backwards. Oh god. The cutscene. Okay, good. No! What? How am I supposed to get back? What the fuck? Do I have to, like, go more towards the right side? Am I just bogging into that high part that's jutting out? Try that again. Oh wait, I just realized that I opened the door, so I don't have to actually do all this again. Alright, fine. That was a sacrificial life, like mini life. It doesn't count as me dying. That was just like a possibility that Link had, but that still affected his present world. I don't know. I don't know how the logic works, but at least the puzzle's finished. That's all that matters. Let's go ahead and hookshot over here and get these damn hover boots off. This is actually the worst room in this place so far with all these trials. That was probably the most annoying, toughest one. Oh, and it was the end, too, so they only gave you 1 room to overcome. They knew that it was tough, so at least they only had that 1 challenge for you to overcome. There he is, the man himself. The fire barrier's dispelled. Hurry up, brother. Get him. Get that Ganon. We'll do it. I will do it, I swear. Oh man, I'm out of tea. I gotta refill after this episode. I don't know if this is... I don't think this will be the last video. There will probably be one more after this. There's a few more things we gotta do inside the actual tower itself. And then, of course, we still have the last remaining trial down here. Hopefully the trial will be a little more forgiving or a little bit easier to cruise through than the temple associated with it. Oh, we start out with all this ice stuff around here. And more blue fire. We have to do the stuff the blue... Dude, how many icicles are on this ceiling? Dear Lord. They're everywhere. They're just relentless. And then there's these guys. Man, they just throw everything at you. It's like, what's all the things that are in the ice palace? Okay, put them all in one room and just throw it at them. That's what they're doing in here. But hey, I can handle it. At least they're kind of spot throwing around these hearts around everywhere just to give you a little bit of mercy. And we do have the double defense and stuff, so we can certainly... You can see how much abuse we've taken between this and the last episode. How many times we've been hit by traps. And we're still alive. Are those icicles in the ceiling just respawning endlessly? Because I swear they're still coming. Yeah, they are. Oh my gosh, they just regrow. They're almost like organic limbs or something like that. That's kind of freaky. I need to get a bottle out, so I'm going to have to actually sacrifice one of my blue potions here. I mean, I say sacrifice, but it's not like it's going to complete waste. There is a little bit of stuff I can heal up. To grab this. So hopefully that kind of reinforces my hopes that there's a fairy somewhere a little bit later in here I can grab in this empty bottle. Is this the only thing I have to melt with blue ice or blue fire? Guess so. Let's keep her going then. Oh, an ice block puzzle, and it's timed. I forget what. Okay, I have to get it to where it's hitting that wall, I think. Let me actually think about this for a sec, because if I push here, that will do nothing. If I push to the back wall, I can push here. Okay, so this is the one. Wait, no, because it won't go to the back because this thing is blocking it. Oh, but this one will if I push it into the slot. Okay, I think I figured this out now. So we do this. Get this into the hole. Hopefully I did that in the right order. I'm pretty sure this is the block we have to use to go against the back wall. I'm going to have to go back and get blue fire, though. Because I can't do... Okay, so I'm going to have to probably repeat this puzzle. There's a fairy. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Get the bottle out. There we go. But you know what? I just realized I'm going to have to use up... Okay, I should have gotten that. Damn it, I've screwed up. I don't think that fairy is going to respawn there, but I would kind of like to have one, so I guess I'm going to use up another one of these blue potions and put the fire in that, whatever. I think 2 blue potions and a fairy should be plenty enough healing items for me to finish this, but we'll see. Okay, now with that, I should be able to repeat this puzzle and actually make some progress. Ooh, wrong one. So we grab this one here. I could check the... No, don't jump up onto the block, Link. Even though that looked like fun. No! See, I'm trying to be careful because I know if I jump down from it, I have a good chance of going down to that pit that's right beside me. Alright, so where were we? We push this here. I just realized I can probably take the red tunic off. I did say I want to kind of stay green as possible. Okay, and then I can come up behind it. I'll check the pot again real quick. There is another fairy. Cool. The problem is, I still have the fire, so I still should have waited to do that. Why am I getting ahead of myself here? Whatever. It's not important. I'm getting bogged down by details anyway. One more jump up here. Should have just enough room to stand and get the fire out. Yeah, this water section actually is not too bad so far. It's just kind of basic puzzle solving, really. Get our hammer out. Hit the switch. Hit the door. Oh, it still times you. Even after you have the switch and everything and the block puzzle figured out and all that, it's still timing me. But whatever, I still have a full minute to spare. And we're clearing through with everything, so... Not too bad, not too bad. So we saved the best for last, right? Rudo, everyone's favorite. The water barrier's dispelled! Hurry up! Hurry up! It's like from Wario Land 4. Hurry up! That should be all of them. We finally dispelled all of the energy beams that are creating that barrier there in the middle, so... I'll actually be able to advance to the last inner chamber of Ganon's castle, man. It's actually happening. That sound effect, everything's going crazy. I love it. There will be kind of a bit of a change in tone when we enter this middle area too, because everything here is kind of like a, you know, it's got that dank sort of dungeony sort of feel to it. Even the music is very kind of calm and foreboding, but then you enter the middle chamber and they hit you with the organ music. That's right. We're making the final climb. There's a bunch of keys in this freaking stairway area, but I think I'm just going to ignore them for the most part. There are some battles that we're not going to be able to ignore, though, like this one. Oh, okay, I gotta be careful to... I wonder how much damage it would actually do to me if it hits me. I mean, I kind of want to find out, but at the same time, I don't. Just try to conserve as much life as we can. Easy. Don't you have a real challenge for me, Ganon? Aren't you supposed to be the king of evil? Yeah, we'll see soon enough. So pretty simple here in this last area. You're just kind of going up all the curved staircases, which I love. I can't get enough of these twisting staircases, and then just having various boss battles in the meantime. Haha. I wonder how to judge. Oh, I walked right into the fire. Very nice. I wonder how to judge when he's actually vulnerable. I know it's when they, like, bring the shield down or when they try to strike you with the sword like that, but... for the most part, I just kind of blindly swing at him every couple seconds or so, and eventually one of them hits. That's how I deal with the Stalfos. Especially when I'm only using the big Goron sword. And weirdly enough, there's a big key in this place. Like, why in the world did they put a boss key in this area? Like, there's no twisting patterns, at least for this last part, so I don't know. I guess they just wanted to kind of set the tone and give you that. Or maybe they wanted to have it so that you know when you're about to enter the boss door and when you're about to enter the point of no return. Because that is essentially when you can't go back to any other part of the game. So I guess that makes sense. And look at this. They're making us fight 2 Iron Knuckles at the same time, man. It's like those Dark Souls boss battles where you have to fight 2 different guys at the same time. Those are always the worst, too. Those are always, like, the hardest ones to get through for me. That actually is what, like, blocked me from the first Dark Souls game for a while, is the freaking gargoyle battle, the twin gargoyles near the beginning of the game. It's definitely a hard one. That's like the beginner check. I'm actually kind of cheating here slightly by making use of bombs. I mean, I'm not cheating. It's an item in the game, but still. Oh! I got a little fancy-pantsy with that and opened myself up to an attack. Even with the double defense, those still kind of hurt, so. This one's enraged, though, so maybe I can lure him down a little bit and get him stun-locked or something. Or just kill him. That works, too. Alright, so now we have one down, taking care of this one. Oh, he got me on the backswing, like I got that one guy on the backswing a couple episodes ago. Yeah, because when you get him in this state, it's just 2 more hits and they're dead, so... Just gotta get him stun-locked. Alright. Actually, we're gonna get refilled... Oh, never mind. I thought we'd get all of our life back there, but... Still got a few hearts missing. Alright, that was a decent enough challenge, Ganon, but... In fact, I think that might be the last set of enemies. You have to fight. Yep, this is it right here. This is the last door. How far in this video are we? Yeah, see, this is why I should have kept going in the last part, because... You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to edit this video together with the last one, so that this is all just one episode. And then we're going to be doing the final battle and everything after that and all that crazy stuff next time. So we'll be finishing the game then. I'll see you guys then. I can't wait. Thanks for watching.